Well, there we go. I've just spent quite a while with my little pry tool, taking all the staples out. I've got most of them in my ashtray. There are two which have pinged off. I can't find them, but I'm going to have a sweep up because I know they're going to end up in the rubbers at some point. But yeah, must remember to sweep. But yeah, so that's off. There's the cover. So obviously, being a bit budget, I want to try and maybe reuse that. I quite like that ribbed look. I mean, I really like the bumped rib sections on them. Again, if I manage to get Movie Maker to work, I might have put up some pictures. If not, just type in Bratstyle and you'll see the kind of seats. So and there, seats there now. So I've started I got my Sharpie out and just started trying to work out where I was going to cut stuff, but I've decided I'm going to start with the seat pan. That makes sense. So I've kind of just been roughly marking out possible starting points. I've taken all the hardware, the rubber bungs off, make it easier, and I've marked where my initial cuts are going to be. I'm basically just going to take off the whole kind of skirted section underneath. That's going to give me like a very flat, straight-ish seat. Now I think I can probably go where these points are the rubber bungs that sit on the frame rails, so I can go just on the outside of those if I need to. But I'll just put it on the bike. I'll just rest it on at the moment. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, so all this will go. So you just see that edge of frame rail, and then decide if I'm going to just narrow it slightly. There's two mounting bolts like they have on all these models for the seat there, so I want to kind of keep those, so I've got maybe that much I could lose off the end. But yeah, I'm just kind of making this up as I go along, so I'll pause it again now, and then the next bit might be cutting. Right, the first cuts are made. I started off with the old Dremel, but I've run out of the decent sized cutting discs, so I've got the wafer thin ones, which aren't as great. They tend to snap and fly off in your face. I think I used all the big ones up on my mate's making a tail tidy, so back to the old Black & Decker of doom. But that's the first initial shape cut out, so the first offering up. Obviously it's not on the bungs, that'll be a touch lower, but you probably can't see that because the light's shining in. But yeah, that's quite nice. I think. I mean, does it want to be? Might want to be a bit thinner. Don't know. But right, keep watching. We'll keep going. Okay, rough cuts. That's getting there slowly now. I mean, it's quite a low profile now. It's still totally comfortable because I've not actually removed anything from the top section. It's just more along the sides. Those bits I'm going to leave in because I think when that gets recovered I can pull those in there and just make it nice and neat and a bit padded around the front. But quite happy with that. What I'm if I could just get a torch, what I'm hoping to do is now probably thin this section out, possibly, yeah, shorten it. But you can see where the frame rails there just come in, so I can probably afford to take a little bit off before I hit the edge of that rubber bung there. So maybe come in a bit tighter, because they just kind of taper in towards the end, so whether I follow that line a little bit. But yeah, so far so good. It's getting there. Yeah, just see if I can thin it down a bit more. Right, dark outside now. I've not been doing this all day. I've had to take the cat to the vet, and trying to just upload the stuff onto Movie Maker. So, and the connection's a bit slow at the moment. So part one of this is uploading onto YouTube as we speak. But just to finish off part two, I've now trimmed down the seat a bit more. See it, let's take it off. So we've got this kind of tapered rear section to kind of mimic how that goes. I've trimmed a bit more off the sides. Just put the rubber bungs back on just to give me some ideas how much thinner I can go. But I'm more or less happy with the way that's going. I think just maybe a little bit thinner there and there, and tape it down. So that's about it, really. That's the second part of Project Bratstyle seat. Right, until next time. Cheers.